Hey there, Leo, welcome to your reading. This is your weekly tarot reading. So, what's going on with you today? What's the energy around you this week? So, I thought I'd do our usual 5 cards to find the general overview, then past, present, future. But I just thought I would get you 2 cards, 2 oracle cards from this pack of Herbiary, the Herbiary Oracle cards by Maya Toll. Find you 2 of those and then we'll look at those at the end. So I'll get you 2, 1, 2, and then we'll look at those later. And then we will find you 5 cards, give them a little bit more of a shuffle to find a general overview of what's going on with you this week. So we have the Magician, the 7 of Pentacles, the Death and Rebirth card, and the 5 of Wands, and the Moon card. That little meow there was Bear. He's a cat that we've just taken in, and he's in my office because he can't mix with our other cats yet. So if you hear a meow or if you see a little cream fur ball flying past the camera, that's Bear. Okay, so Magician, you're in manifestation mode this week. You've got all the tools you need to do whatever project you've got in hand, whatever's in front of you this week. You've got everything that you need. And like I say, your manifestation powers are super strong this week. Then we've got the 7 of Pentacles, and this is all about figuring out what to move forwards with and what to leave behind. So what are the things you've been putting your energy into that you've not been getting back the benefits from, the fruits from? Is there anything that you can sort through within your life, whether that's in a work capacity, a home capacity, relationship? What's bringing you the rewards and what's not? What's the thing you're putting your energy into that's not bringing you back anything? It's not an equal exchange. So a bit of a week of reflection, I think, Leo. And we've got the Death and Rebirth card, so an ending of some description. Could be big for some, small for others, but definitely an ending, and with any good ending comes a new beginning. We've got the 5 of Wands, so there's some conflict of some description, whether that's internal conflict, whether that is exterior conflict. There's just feels some very unsettled energy around you this week. And then we've got the Moon, so bit of deep diving, a bit of deep emotions coming through this week, I think. Maybe related to that rebirth card. So I'll pop those there so I don't forget them. And then we will find, with this other deck, we will find some cards from the past. See how the past is influencing your future this week, Leo. So I've got the Empress has just popped out there. We've got this 8 of Pentacles and the Sun. Then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. So, what's happened in your recent past, Leo? Not mine, because I am a Virgo. We've got the Empress. She's all about creation. She's all about fertility. So I think there's been a project or maybe a work project that you have been trying to bring into fruition, been trying to bring to life. We've got that Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity, new something that you can nurture and grow, put your time and energy into. And obviously the Empress, she is fertile, she's a life giver. So there's I think you've actively been trying to bring a new opportunity your way, a new something that's going to turn into something amazing that's going to bring you abundance. So whether that is a new health and fitness plan, whether that is a new business, whether that is a new life for yourself in maybe a new home, a new city, something that you've brought about and something that you are trying to build something from. Then we've got the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles is about working hard towards your dreams, trying to bring your dreams and bring all the things you've been wanting, all the happiness that you've been working towards, trying to bring that towards you, and working really hard doing it. So whether that is actually retraining in some way, just really honing your skills on the skills that you've already got, going to college, going to university, finding a mentor to help you and to improve the skills that you've got. There's definitely something that you've been doing to really help you with your future happiness, with your future dreams. Then we've got the Sun and the Six of Swords. So I think things have shifted in your past, in your recent past, I would say, and things are starting to feel mentally more doable, mentally calmer, mentally more serene. And I think you've got a more can-do attitude with that. That's arrived with that energy. So Leo, let's have a little bit of a look at what's going on in your current energy. See what's happening around you this week. The Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Okay, so I think at the moment you are in a space where you are maybe not constantly, but certainly bouncing in and out of a state of introspection where you're looking at within and maybe trying to figure out some deep internal stuff. And I think it's either brought about an ending of some sort, or some sorts, or you've had a resolution, or you've come to terms with an ending that's happened. And this ending, it could be anything. It could be work, it could be home, it could be relationships. But it's an ending that's been quite painful and been quite, and it's also been, I feel like it's been a build up to it where there's been lots of stress, and then this ending has happened, and then there's been a release. And I think this is because you've spent some time looking within. I think you have been working on yourself, I want to say, actually, and maybe realise that the thing that's come to an end actually wasn't for you anymore, wasn't in alignment with you, and it needed to end, because that's just the natural way it needed to be, because you're going on a different path. But I think this is ongoing. This is stuff that's going on now. I think you're in the process of this ending. You're in the process of looking within, in the process of spending time looking on the inside. Sorry, can you hear Bear there? Bear! Sorry about that. He's shouting for some reason. Then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. No. We've got, come on, the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is about finding clarity. It's about finding inspiration. But we've got it clarified with this Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is about lack, a lack of something. So a lack of maybe finances, a lack of maybe time. But there's a lack. And I think you're really starting to feel this lack. This has become apparent to you just in this current moment, and I think maybe you're starting to see the reason why. So maybe it's your finances, and you're realising why it is that you're feeling as broke as you are at the moment. Physically, maybe if you've not got your health, maybe you're starting to see why you're not feeling as on form as you'd like to. But I think there's a lot of things sort of bubbling under the surface and coming up, and you starting to see things a lot clearer, which I think is going to bring about this death and rebirth. So this ending of something and beginning. So we've got the Seven of Wands there. Seven of Wands is about you following your instincts, following your intuition, moving towards the things in life that you want. So your joys, your passions, the things that light your fire, and all the nice bits in life, you know, aside from all the basics, all the fun bits. And so, you know, you're really on a mission towards getting that for yourself and maybe your family, and you're just really focused. And we've got that clarified with the King of Swords. So he sees things clearly. He sees things in a really, really clear way. He's very analytical. He's very smart. He's great at communicating. So I think, you know, you're keeping onwards, you're moving towards your goals, and you're communicating with it, you're thinking your way through it, as well as feeling your way through it. This is a really strong movement forward, coming from not just a place of intuition, but from a smart place as well. So I think this is all going on at the moment. You're just on a mission at the moment, I think, and it's not just like I say, it's not just an intuitive thing that's leading you forward. You know, your intellect and your smarts are moving you onwards. And I think actually, this is, you know, all the introspection, the looking within, and the clarity that you're seeing about situate things are really helping you make choices and move forwards, and maybe even clarifying the choices you're making moving forwards. Let's have a little bit of a look. Let's have three cards and three clarifiers in our future energy. What's coming towards you, Leo? Don't forget, if you like the reading, it'd be really amazing if you could give me a thumbs up, if you could leave me a message, or, you know, let me know how this resonates with you, if it resonates with you. Right, got the 9 of Pentacles, we've got the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the Hierophant, the 5 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So, moving forwards, I think, you know, at the moment things are feeling, I think there's just more, I think you're in a bit of an information overload at the minute, and a bit of realisation. Everything's all feels very, it feels quite raw, and also I just feel like you're finding out more information and more stuff and things. This is becoming clear, and that's becoming clear, and you're feeling this, and that you realise you're feeling this the way because of that, and it's just like, and it is moving you forwards towards whatever it is that you want in life. But I feel like it's really quite overwhelming at the moment. But moving into the future energy, you're starting to see the benefits of all of this interior stuff that's been going on in your current energy. We've got that 9 of Pentacles there. She's feeling the benefits of all her hard work. And we've got the Hierophant there, and I feel this he can often mean a blessing. Sorry, the light's really bad today. If you can see his hand there, he's holding it in the symbol of a blessing. And I think everything that's going on at the moment, all of this mind stuff that's happening, and this clarity here, there, and everywhere, and just like, you know, everything just feels. I feel like you're having revelation after revelation in the current energy, and it's like, oh God, this because of that, and oh this, and I've just found out this, and then I've just realised that, and it just feels all very, you know, a lot. But it's going to be worth it. It's a blessing. The stuff that's happening at the moment, it's a blessing. It needs to happen, and it's just going to open up the world for you, and it's going to help you to move forwards. Obviously, we've got that 5 of Wands there, and I feel like that's pretty much where you're at the moment, where everything just feels quite conflicting and quite a lot and quite messy and quite unsettling. But moving into this future energy, we've got the 6 of Cups, and that can be about. It can be about ancestral stuff, ancestral karma. It can be about the past, younger you, how, you know, you're inner child, you as an actual child. And then we've got the 5 of Cups, which is about not being quite happy with what you've got in front of you, and maybe focusing on what you've lost rather than what you actually have. And I think maybe there's a little bit of that moving forwards about, you know, sort of harping on and connecting to the past, and really just just like that's just sort of holding on to you, and it's stopping you maybe from moving forwards, and you're looking at what you used to have, and now it's, you know, it doesn't, because it's not right and it's not for you now. You need to release it and move forwards. But I feel like you're a bit clinging on to the stuff that went on in the past. Moving forwards, it feels quite deep, this reading. It feels like there's a lot of stuff coming up, bubbling up, that's been under the surface for maybe a while, and I feel like a lot of it is connected to the past, a lot of it is connected to family, and I think it's stopping you from moving forwards. So I'm hoping that there's going to be some sort of release for you moving forwards. You know, this release connecting to the past. I think the past has got to, you've got to sort of find a way to put that to bed and have the new start, because obviously we've got the death, the rebirth card, the endings. I think something needs put into bed. Something needs put into bed, and so you can move forwards and have your new start, the new start that you are deserving of. Obviously we've got the moon here, and that is deep emotions. And I feel very much like there's been a lot of emotions unleashed with all of this stuff, this thinking, these revelations that have been coming up for you, Leo. Moving forwards as well, we've got this three of cups. So the Three of Cups is support from your nearest and dearest, from the people that, you know, you love, the people that are part of your life, and they are celebrating with you and they are supporting you moving forwards. And we've got a Page of Swords there. Page of Swords is about maybe some news coming in, some more news and some more revelatory news, a little bit more clarity for you moving forwards. And I think maybe this celebration, this support, this you know, these people around you, this little community around you, is because of this news, this thing starting to become even clearer. Let's have one more card. King of Wands. It's going to help you move forwards. This news that's going to come in for you in the future is going to really help you embrace the energy of the King of Wands and move forwards in a confident way, in a strategic way. But I think you're in for a bit of a week this week, Leo. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. Please let me know in the comments below. Right, we've got these last two cards. Plantain, Rewild. Rewild, it's all about a new beginning, isn't it? It's all about letting yourself go, being who you are. And I think this is the process that you're going through. I think there's some shifts, there's some changes, there's some revelations, there's some release going on. And with that release comes authenticity, because you're letting go of stuff and you're moving forwards and being you and being authentic. And I think that's something that's really important for you moving forwards. I think that, you know, you're having a brand new start. There's a brand new start that you can move forwards in any which way you want. You can be whoever you want to be, and now I think it's the time to just be free, to be you, to be your authentic self moving forwards. Come free. What needs mending? So there's something that, you know, obviously we've got this introspective energy, this hermit energy, and all of this stuff that's coming up because of that. You know, healing is a constant process. It's something that we're constantly going through. So this week, maybe it's having a closer look at the roots of things, of what we need to heal. And you know, the Hermit is all about looking at our shadow side. So maybe the side that we don't always want to take a look at and we often shove down. So the Hermit's all about bringing that shadow out into the light, learning about it, finding out about it, getting to the root of that problem, and then just releasing it and letting that go. And I think that feels very much about what this week is about for you. And it's going to help you move forwards in the best possible way. It's going to free you and allow you to rewild yourself. It's going to allow you to be your authentic self moving forwards. I think there's going to be a sense of freedom moving on, but I think you've got to get through this stuff first. So there you go. I'll leave you with that, Leo. Please let me know how you get on, and you take care of yourself. Don't forget, if you want to join this little community that I'm trying to build here, don't forget to press that subscribe button and also that notification bell, because then you'll find out when any of your readings come up. So Right, I'm going to leave it at that because I've got a bear cat on my knee and I've got a cup of tea here waiting for me. So you take care of yourself, stay open, stay rooted and stay magical, and I'll catch up again with you very, very soon.